Monday, the first Monday of the new year, 2021. And what I want to do is show you guys what you must do to reach your goals. And the only reason that I know this is because I personally did this myself and it made a drastic change in my life, not only health and fitness, but in every area of my life. So we will get right to that right after the intro. Have you ever said to yourself, I know what to do, so why don't I do it? My name is Luke Rangel, and you are not alone. In fact, the gap of knowing and doing is the largest gap the human race faces. So, how do we get to the other side? Well, it's not by joining program after program telling us the same things we already know. The way we go from knowing to doing comes from within, and this podcast will show you how to do that. Welcome to Transformation Secrets, and after this episode, don't forget to subscribe and grab some free bonus content over at transformationsecretspodcast.com. And welcome back, everybody. So if you watched my earlier version of this is the redo. And the reason I'm doing this, if you're new, is because I was sharing my screen a lot, which I'm going to do again, and no one could see it. So I wanted to make sure I could do it properly, help you guys, give you the most value possible. And if you're watching with me live, go ahead and please leave a comment and let me know where you're watching from, what you're excited about, what your goals are for the new year. And if you're listening to this on the podcast, please go ahead and take a screenshot and tag me on Instagram or Facebook, Luke A. Rangel, and I'll make sure to repost it so we could help as many people as possible. All right, guys. So the one thing that we have to do to become in, to that we must do to get the goals is you have to become intentional. And I'm going to show you step by step on exactly what I personally have done for today, but what I've done pretty much starting 8 years ago. When I was 25, when I started actually getting results. So, for those of you that don't know, I would say I started getting serious about my health and wanting results at age 20. And so at age 20, what I did is I worked out every single day, 5, 6 days a week, 1 hour every single time. And I never missed a workout. I loved working out. And I ate as healthy as I could, meaning I ate just enough to feel satisfied. And then I only ate when I was hungry, right? Not overeating, not doing anything. I made sure I had my vegetables. I made sure I had my fruit, had some protein, like the best of the best. And I did this for 5 years. So from age 20 to 25, like I was consistent, I was motivated, I was disciplined, I did not stop. And you may be feeling this way too. Like maybe you've been working out, maybe you've been eating healthy, like you don't eat fast food that much, or if at all, you don't even drink that much, you don't party, so why aren't you getting results? And that's what happened to me after 5 years of doing this. I didn't get any results. I got stronger and things like that, but my goals that I wanted is I wanted to have rip abs, I wanted my body to actually change, and that wasn't the case until at age 25 when I became intentional. And now I'm becoming even more intentional this year because, hey, the new year brings new habits, right? Hopefully, that's the goal, anyways. What up, Beef? Good to see you again. And uh, and so I'm gonna just show you step by step on what I'm starting today, and then I'm gonna show you my calendar and how I break that down, and then I'm gonna show you the exact food list I choose from. I'm gonna show you my workouts, how I'm intentional with my workouts, and then lastly, I'm gonna show you how I'm intentional with my food, how I choose my foods. And I'm going to do this as quick as possible because I know your time is valuable. But if you have any questions, please go ahead and ask as many questions as you need as we go through the whole thing. All right. So, diving in, the first thing I want to let you know is what I'm starting today is right here. If you could see that on my screen. And again, if you're watching on the podcast, I would go to transformationsecretspodcast.com and watch this either on my Facebook or on YouTube so you could see what's going on. And what's happening here. So the 21-day power challenge. I'm super excited about this. I'm probably going to trademark this, so don't steal it yet. But my idea behind it is anyone could do anything for 3 weeks, right? No matter how hard it is, no matter the toughness, the mental toughness, everything, you could put 3 weeks to something. Like, no matter what's going on in your life, you could put 3 weeks to something. And that's the idea. If we to 21 days every single month this year, like the 21-day power challenge, and 3 out of 4 weeks of every month, you focus on this, you're going to get amazing results. And I'm going to walk you through what I'm going to do for 21 days every single month. And which means like 1 week out of the month, if you're craving food and you need that In-N-Out burger, whatever it may be, because In-N-Out is way better than Whataburger, wherever you're watching from, then you could have it on that week. And it's not about going crazy that 1 week, but we'll also show you how to be intentional with your off week as well. And so for 21 days, as you can see on the screen, if you're watching the video, is power foods only. So I'll show you my power foods list. Every food on this list is 99.9% hypoallergenic, which just means it's the best for our bodies. If you've been following me for a while and you see my last crazy transformation that I had just the last year, I ate nothing but power foods list for a 3-month phase when I got the absolute craziest results. So power foods only, 0 cheat meals, 30 minutes of workout every single day. So it doesn't matter if you walk, it doesn't matter if you have an intense workout, it doesn't matter what you do. As long as you do at least 30 minutes every single day. We want to step on a scale every single day so we know what is happening to our body. We know what our weight is doing, all this stuff. There's so much that goes into our weight besides it going down and up. And for those of you, if you do this challenge with me and are actually in my private group, I'll teach you what that means as well. Take progress pictures every single day, mainly because when we think of, let's say you want to lose 50 pounds, you're not going to get excited by stepping on that scale and seeing the 50 pounds down. You're going to get excited looking in that mirror and loving the reflection staring back at you. That's what you're going to see. So we take progress pictures, and most of the time we don't see the results on the scale. We see it in the pictures. And then at least 1 protein shake every single day. Main reason here is I'm a huge believer in supplements. I believe it's impossible to get all the nutrients your body needs without supplements. Does that mean you drink shakes all day? Of course not. It's a supplement to supplement a healthy nutrition plan. So I have a protein shake every single day because I don't want to eat 5,000 calories a day. And then 1 gallon of water every single day. And I don't think I need to explain how great water is for you. So that's the challenge that I'm doing. Don't worry, you don't need to miss Whataburger. There's nothing going on there. And so that's the 21-day challenge. And so for the next thing to be intentional, what I'm going to show you is my calendar, the calendar that I personally use to be intentional, right? Let me see if I could zoom in here. Perfect. All right, so I'm going to show you today, Monday, and kind of what it's set up for the rest of the week. So as you can see right here, Monday at 4 a.m. is when I woke up today. I wake up, I read the Bible the first thing. So if you follow me on Instagram, my goal is there to post a verse that I read every single day. And if you don't have my Instagram, it's just Luke A. Rangel. Go ahead, search it. We could be buddies. And in my stories, that's what I do. So I read the Bible first thing, 15 to 30 minutes every single morning. And then I go over my goals that I want for the day, for the week, for the month, for the year, whatever it may be. And then I set my intentions for the day. So every single day I get closer to that goal. So what I used to do in the past, when I wasn't getting results in fitness and life and whatever it may be, is I would wake up, I would go to school, go to work, come home, go to bed. And I repeated that over and over again. Like there was no intention throughout the day besides getting through it. And so what this has helped me do, see, I got to get to my support email soon. And so what this helps me do is set my intentions for the day, make sure I'm getting 1 step closer to my goals every single day. And then, so I do that from 4 to 5 a.m. 5 a.m. I do my workout to 6 a.m. And then from 6 to 7:30, I had clients. And then right here, you could see content, ads, doing a podcast, which is why you're getting this content right now, is because it's in my calendar. And then I'll send some, I already sent some messages to people to see if they want to start a healthy lifestyle and want a jump start with our help. And so again, as you can see after this, I got my support, some meeting prep because I got a meeting at 1 p.m., hang out with the family, follow up with some messages. And then I got 2 more meetings. and then at 8:30 I wind down and go to sleep. My goal is to go to sleep by 9:30 at the latest. That way I could wake up at 4 a.m. One of the biggest things that biggest myths out there is people think working hard means you don't have to sleep. Like 3 to 4 hours of sleep, that means you're crushing it. Like that is the worst thing for your body. I get minimum 6 hours of sleep every single night. I aim for 8 hours of sleep every single night, and that makes me more productive the next day. If something happens and I get like 3 to 4 hours of sleep, then my next day I barely do anything because I'm so tired all day long. And it just takes that extra motivation. So this is how I set up my day. First thing I do is I set up my non-negotiables. Like, what can I not move around? I can't move around my clients. I can't move around the meetings. And then from there, I set up my priorities. Okay, first priority, when am I going to exercise? When am I going to eat? All that stuff. And then I fill in the blanks and make sure it's there. And then I'd be as consistent as I can every single day. So tomorrow, this is pretty much going to look the exact same. The clients will be different. Content, all that stuff will just be moved around. So that's the first thing I do to become intentional, is setting up my calendar. And next thing and if you have any questions, again, just go ahead and ask. The next way I became intentional, and this is the moment I started doing this right here. May look like a bunch of numbers. I'll explain it very quickly. This is the moment that I got the best results of my life. Like, no joke. This changed everything for me. And again, it's because I became intentional with getting the results, with building my strength, with doing everything. Like, I never thought I would lift as much weight as possible. But then once I started tracking and saying, all right, I should be able to do this, I tried it. And without having the data to back me up, I would have never tried to lift certain amounts of weight that I do now. But because I saw, like, oh, it's only 10 pounds less. I did that last week. Let me try 5 more pounds. And it's just absolutely crazy. So this is what I do. So today, I did all pole exercises, like for the body. So I did some trap bar deadlifts, lunges, seated rows, lat pull downs, curls, and some pull-ups. And so I put how many sets I'm going to do. I put how many reps I'm going to do per set. But the biggest thing that I did that changed everything for me is I wrote down the weight that I performed. For this one, I just do the heaviest weight that I did, where I got 8 to 12 repetitions. So for example, the first exercise, trap bar deadlifts, I did 4 sets, 8 to 12 reps of each set. The heaviest weight I did was 225. So now I know I could do 225 safely of 8 to 12 repetitions. So next time I walk into the gym and do this exercise, which will be next Monday, then I'm going to put 10s on each side and try 245 pounds. And it's not just me randomly choosing weight to put on. I actually have some data knowing what I could do and then what I could try safely. And then if I hit 245, then I'm going to try it to keep raising it the following week. And so that's what you do to raise it. The biggest mistake when people one of the biggest mistakes when people exercise is they use the same weight over and over and over again, right? Because we truly, like, in the moment we know what we're using, but then like even as short as a week or a couple days go by when you try that same exercise, like you kind of forget and you're scared to go heavier because you're not really sure. So you start off with what you've always been doing because it's comfortable to you. So just like how walking may be tough and tiring in the beginning, if you keep walking at the same pace every single day, it just becomes a normal routine. Same thing with lifting weights. If you're not constantly putting your body under new types of pressure, it's not going to change. And so that's what I did for my workouts. And this is what I do for everybody else as well. And then so when it comes to my nutrition, finally, I'll show you the Power Foods list real quick. So this is the Power Foods list. It's got the proteins, veggies, starches, fruits, grains, oils, herbs, and spices. My supplement guide. If you guys want this, go ahead and comment down below. Do not message me, comment down below, and I'll send you a message. And so what I do is that's how I choose my foods. The first thing I do is I'm intentional with my daily totals. How many grams of carbs do I want throughout the day? And my goal is around 215, anywhere from like 210 to 15 is my goal. How much fat do I want throughout the day? My goal is around 55 grams. And how many grams of protein do I want throughout the day? My goal is 180. So that's how I choose how much I eat. Okay. And so if you don't have this, again, there's a link somewhere and we will do it for you. We will customize a 90-day game plan for you to get you off on the right foot so you know how much you should be eating for your body. And so what I do is now that I know how much to eat, I look at my Power Foods list and I choose foods off there. Okay, so if I need 180 grams of protein, let me go to the protein and start plugging in some protein, right? And so this is what I chose today. When I woke up at 4, and I plugged it in before I ate it. That's key. So I already know exactly what I'm going to eat today. Now I just have to follow it. So when I woke up, I had a banana to get some carbs and sugar in me for the workout, and then I had my pre-workout, and then I had my post-workout shake. The next thing that I'm going to eat is some avocado, 50 grams of it with 200 grams of sweet potato, 250 grams of chicken breast. Later, I'm going to have some ground turkey with brown rice and some more avocado. Later, I'm going to have an Herbalife shake with blueberries, strawberries, and blackberries. And as long as I eat all of that with that amount of servings, portion sizes, I'm going to hit my goals. And if I do this consistently day after day after day, it's going to get me closer to my goal every single day. Okay. Hopefully that was helpful. I know that was a lot of information, but this is what it means when people say like become intentional. It's not everyone. What The worst thing to do is like, all right, this is a new year, new me. Like, what does that mean? Like, however, you are the most motivated you are right now than you will ever be the rest of the year. So what you need to do right now is create the habits that's going to keep you going throughout the entire year. Without a new habit, you're just nothing's going to happen, right? No matter how bad you want it to happen, if you don't set the intention and the habit to make it happen, it's not going to happen. Trust me, I'm speaking from experience. For those 5 years, I can't tell you how bad I wanted to change, but it never did. And I worked hard. I put effort into it. I was motivated, but I wasn't intentional. And so hopefully this was really helpful for you guys today. And happy Monday. Happy new Monday of the year. Have a great day.